Welcome back. It's day 3. What is this? It's December 3rd, and I'm here to rock and roll, man. So I got my poncho on that just so happens to match my quarter zip, and I'm just gonna be working on school first. It's 6 o'clock. I need to get that done real fast, and then this is where I left off one of the hats. Isn't it pretty? It's such a pretty color. I did the butter yellow mixed with white, and man, this is just so pretty. I don't know. Do I like yellow now or something? Why does it look like that? It looks all fuzzy wuzzy. Hold on. Is that better? Yeah. Look how pretty this is. Isn't that pretty? Oh my God. It's amazing. Nice and soft. So this is going to be a kid's hat. I have until the 4th, which is tomorrow for this video, but it's 2 days from now that I'm recording. And the dogs are over here sniffing all of the Christmas presents to the right of me. I will get to things that are not hats, but right now I'm just trying to crank out as many as I can for the drive, and then I need to make one for my order and then another one for another potential order. So yeah, let's get started, man. I'm ready. I'm pumped. So I just finished this, and isn't it just so cute? Oh my God. I don't know what is going on with me right now. Having a freaking affinity for this yellow. I mean, is that not just, it's just so cute. It's just so cute. Why is this adorable? Yeah, I think I went a little too long on that one, but man, it's just so pretty, and they can just, it's just so cute. Damn. I'm gonna do another rainbow one for the kids, I think. All right. Well, I'm gonna do another rainbow one because kids love rainbow, and it's pink and white, and it's cute, and that's that. Okay, it's happening, and not another word. I just have some stuff on my mind, and so I'm gonna chat because I can. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but I have like this anticipation almost that things are about to get really good soon. And I don't know what that means, because it does seem like the world is like the world is full of doom and turmoil, but I feel like for some reason just so free of it all. And I'm very grateful that I have the job that I have, you know, that allows me to have the energy and creative juices to be flowing, you know, so I can pursue this side hobby when I really didn't have the time or energy to do that with my last job. I always felt so drained and anxious, and not that I don't feel anxious now, that's kind of my baseline, but I always just felt like I was worrying about the next day, worrying about the next day, worrying about the next day. I never had time to enjoy myself really during the week, and I never made time for hobbies. I just was always on my phone and texting and Snapchatting and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, and I was just chronically online, especially TikTok. And once I stopped having my phone on me at all times, which I'm recording on my phone, but I don't have notifications turned on, and I think that's helped immensely. Obviously, picking up a hobby instead of doom scrolling has helped immensely, but outside of that, I feel like I'm just out of reach of things I want to achieve, you know, goals that I have. And I'm in the final sprint, it feels like, of achieving the life that I want to achieve. Like, I have a job now that I've wanted for 2-3 years. Like, I've wanted a job where I can work from home. I wanted a job that paid more. I wanted a job that had great benefits. I wanted a job that allowed me to pursue my personal interests outside of work. And this job has just been able to provide everything that I've ever wanted. And then because I have the job that I have, and I've been, you know, trying to work really hard on, you know, paying down debts and student loans and stuff. And yeah, I still have a lot of student loans, but you know, we need 2 new cars, and it feels really stressful right now because both of our cars kind of suck, but we have the titles to both of them, and we just don't want to do another car payment right now. We're just trying to, you know, renovate the house and such, and it's just a bad time to get new cars. But we're just right there, you know, like all we have to do is get the renovation done, and then save. And I just feel like life is about to open up, if that makes sense. And it's a very weird feeling because I feel stuck, but then when I think about it, it's like I feel so free though. Like I feel like I'm just right there, right before you achieve your goals. And it's just about consistency and about putting yourself out there and not giving a fuck, dude. Like, seriously, I feel like doing Vlogmas is really gonna push me to have great work ethic for what I want, but it's also teaching me to post content and what works and what doesn't work, and just trying stuff out the way that I should be. You know, I should not hold back during this stage. I should just do whatever I want and put myself out there. And even if it goes nowhere, it just feels like so freeing to not care about being cringe or being stupid. And it's so freeing to just to just do something because you like it and not caring if other people like it is so, it really has impacted my psyche. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just feel so refreshed and relieved of I could just be myself and I don't care. I feel like I have not felt like this since I was a teenager. And I think trying to become the adult that I am today took a lot of trial and error. And in that, I have become so self-conscious, so anxious, so overwhelmed with trying to please people and trying to be this version of myself that I want to be towards people. And I think I stress myself out so much that I become a version of myself that I didn't even want in the first place. Like, I just regress right back to like who I was as a teenager, personality wise. But internally, as a teenager, I just didn't give a fuck. I didn't care. I didn't care about what other people thought of me. I didn't care about if you didn't like my outfit. I didn't care about doing my hair all nice. I didn't care. I didn't care what people thought of me. And I think that's why, looking back at high school, as little as I really remember, like, people complimented me on that. You can have your opinion on who I am or what I'm like, and that's okay. And I just don't care. And it's like so freeing to have that mindset again, where it's just like, I don't care. I don't care if I'm cringe. I don't care if I'm old. I don't care if I know half of the people are gonna be like, oh my God, Alexa, you're not old. I'm not 18 anymore. And I'm not hip with the kids, as my mom would say. You know, I am just a 28-year-old woman, and I'm just doing whatever makes me happy, and it's really freeing. Honestly, it was probably when I first started dating Cody. For the last decade, I have suddenly cared about what people think of me. And that's what attracted Cody to me in the first place, is that I didn't give a shit. I was just unabashedly myself. And then I started really giving a shit and trying to people please. And man, it's just so nice to do whatever. And I think it's really freeing to get yourself out of the I have to be really good at something right away or else it's embarrassing. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at YouTube. I'm not good at editing. I am barely good at knitting and crocheting. Like, I'm figuring it out, and it's totally fine and chill, and I don't care. Like, you don't have to be perfect at something to post it. There are tons of people, the way that I look at it, there are tons of people online just talking to a camera, and they're not experts either. Like, someone makes home ownership content, and it's the first time they've owned a home. Someone's made a DIY content, and it's the first time they DIY'd. Like, people are not experts everywhere, and they're thriving because of it, because you watch their content, because it's relatable. And then people are like, they just feel like they have to be perfect at something in order to feel achievement. And it's like, I'm feeling achievement right now, and all I've done is freaking knit hats forever. I haven't even made anything significant, but I have the confidence that I can. And it's like, I don't know. And this all just ties together, I guess, because I just feel like something great is around the corner. And it's because I'm putting myself out there. It's because I'm not caring anymore. I don't have expectations anymore. I don't care where this ends up, you know? Like, I'm just being myself, and I'm trying to be a good person, and I'm trying to do my thing. Do something that I think is worthwhile, where I'm learning and I'm growing every day. And if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. These videos really are just for me, and then whoever watches them, because I enjoy watching them. I enjoy looking back at all the stuff that I did and seeing that as a form of achievement, and just posting is enough for me, even if it goes nowhere, because it's the fact that I'm putting myself out there. And maybe I'll be received and maybe I won't. I just care about having fun and doing what I like to do. I mean, this is my free time that I'm doing this in. It's no one else's, so I would like to enjoy it. That's just me being a little chatty. I just am feeling some type of way, and I just wanted to share because, I don't know. I don't feel emotion when I have my intuitions. I just know something's going to happen. But I don't feel giddy inside. I don't feel really scared or have any type of fear about it. I just feel like it's going to happen. I can't explain it. I just think that it's going to happen. And when my anxiety is talking or my hopes and dreams are talking, I'm trying to predict these wonderful outcomes for myself. I think something bad is going to happen when really I've just made up a false scenario in my mind. That sounds very like woo-woo, but I just believe that if you're really in touch with your intuition and your sixth sense as a human being, that you can really make some great decisions for yourself. And I just feel like this is a good decision for me. Just doing what I like doing. You know, in retrospect, everything is 2020. But this is prediction that things are going to go really well this next year. And I just have a feeling. I couldn't have dreamt of what life was going to be like 10 years ago. You know, I thought I was going to live in California. I thought I was going to move to California, and I wrote down a bunch of journal entries saying that, like, I don't care if I'm even homeless, like, at least I'm out there, and look at me, still in my hometown, married with 2 dogs and a cat, and I own a house with my husband. Like, I could have not predicted that. I had no idea that it was going to pan out this way. And I'm so happy that it did. You know, I just, there are times that just, life just feels like a movie. All right, this is how far I've gotten on this, so I'm just going to keep working on it and probably watch some YouTube. It's 9:17, so I'll probably wrap it up around 10 and head to bed. All right, so I am about to end my night. It is 9:57, and this is how far I got on this hat, so I'll finish that up tomorrow. I have a feeling I will be playing Yarn Chicken, so hopefully I win. So we have these 2 now, and I'm making a 3rd. So I will see you tomorrow for December 4th. I hope you have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!